Aldama being pressured, gets turned over, picked up by Green, who comes flying the other way.
There you go, and defense turning into offense. Jalen Green working on defense. Look at this deep. Fred harassing the ball pressure. Jalen Green denying John Morant.
And again, no Trey Jones for a couple weeks out with an ankle sprain, so a lot of time up for grabs with the young guards of the Spurs. Jalen Green. Whoa!
Super duper athletic. He's in a whole different league.
Oh, the two. That's why he checked his feet. Paul went into Sohan, and that's knocked away. Here's Jalen Green all by himself. Jalen Green.
Oh, it started with the defense.
Definitely turned up for Dallas.
Oh my, short on the layup for Kyrie Irving. Jalen Green, another draw, contortion shot off the glass and in. Are you kidding me? What kind of sorcery is that? Jalen Green on.
Pulls this thing up backwards, taking his time. Going by P.J. Washington, that's easy work. Yeah, no, he didn't see the rim. You look great, Craig. I can't tell. And notice Golden State really extending defensively in all the pick-and-roll actions from the Rockets. Look for that short roll with Şengün with the skip pass.
Oh, Şengün able to pick that ball.
Going to overextend. Look at this. Şengün gets behind the defense, and Jalen leads him in. I mean, unbelievable hand. Moving those feet.
Great start for him in this one. Sets the pick for Green. Ends up losing and slams it down. Nasty. Over the game.
Watch Jalen here. Watch him freeze Towns, and that little look back where he wants to get.
Green work around the Van Vliet screen. Brunson stays in front, pulls back, shoots the three. Hits it! Jalen Green, another clutch triple. Vliet had his best scoring game of the season. This shot, a big-time backbreaker for the Knicks. Should be able to ice this thing down, and they will with the dunk as they beat New York for the second time in a row here at Toyota Center. And the Rockets, again, 9 unanswered to end it.
If you take care of it, you'll have a chance.
Rockets trying to play some defense. Poke away, and Jalen Green gets inside for a jam.
Zapped with a technical immediately, but look at this, folks. Holy cow. He's been waiting to do that all game. Because
see the stats so far from Green. Around another out of screen. Spinning on Sarr, getting to the cup, dropping it up and in.
Jalen is so happy.
You feel better, so it's natural to think you can do whatever you want, but that's not the case. Having too much confidence can cause serious setbacks, so he said you got to lean on the advice.
Washington ball. Watch this here, taking the time, and Jalen sets up the backdoor jam.
Listen, Clippers history with air balls like that. Little rip and run. Here come the Rockets. The lob, Jalen Green. On top of Harden's head. 14 straight of their own. Now 7 in a row for the Rockets as they've answered. And how about the lob?
Chases it down. Oh, wow, Green hanging for the reverse.
When he got Simons up in Portland. That was awesome.
Rockets were on pace to lose that ball game, too, and that changed everything. Uh-oh!
Jalen Green got another one.
You think he knew?
Had to.
He's been doing, and talk about floating. See the screen from Steven A.
I said Marcus All, but I was also a big, I love Shaq's personality. When he played, little shot. There you go. That's how you get a shot blocker away from the rim.
Make it back. You see Jalen turn the corner here and make him move his feet. Now he cannot get back to the...
He's had those successful halves as Dante tries to reverse it again.
Serving it up on a platter. Highlight for Jalen Green. Rockets up by 12. Long way to go. Heroes, Sixers edge in points in the paint.
And on this end this morning, the message, Allah, was to muck it up. Don't allow things like that. Just try to make things difficult because these guys are on the other end.
Backdoor cut. Look at Şengün. That's a great two-man game. Good on.
And a rebound picked back up by Brooks to Green for 3. Nope, too strong. Another offensive rebound. Back to a cutting. Green! Look out below. Jalen Green stuffs it down.
It's in transition, but this is nice right here. Alpine working the glass, cutting Jalen Green. No.
It's just unbelievable when you start to think about what they can potentially build here as Golden State comes up empty again. Here comes Jalen Green. Just nasty.
Had passed, and that right there was just a beautiful drive. The weak side late to come over.
Back to Brooks. He'll race the other way. The lob. Jalen Green up and down.
That was pretty. Rockets going Showtime.
Defensive sequence by Şengün, and then Ryan. Jalen Green does the rest. Yeah, just one season there. 2020-2021 after spending his first seasons with the Thunder. Stolen. Jalen Green, some rejection.
Yeah, look, I'm not missing this one. We talk about Jalen Green. Out.
Green back in after his great first quarter.
There you go.
We go windmill.
And out.
Look at Jalen Green. Give me those cookies. Nice little windmill. I mean, that is just nasty. Congratulations to the success he's having, but he just looked so locked in last night.
There we go. Jalen Green out of the timeout, flicking to the rim.
The basketball, but going with authority, man. Lets it rip like that, man. Everybody, 1 through 5.
Green feeling it, comes around the pick and makes his third in a row. That one he was beyond the three-point. Rockets don't turn the ball over very often either. The Celtics only one turnover. That was just the third turnover on the Rockets. They sent 2 on Tatum. Gets by the 2, gets to the rim and gets denied at the cup. Rockets, you get 2 Greens there. Who gets the ball? Okay. Şengün was a focal point early. Hasn't done a ton of stuff offensively since the pick for Green. Drive! Oh! Oh my goodness! What a dunk by Jalen Green! Another look at that throw down by Jalen Green on both of Ben Thompson and Tari Eason for this particular matchup. Green off balance from the corner. They are going to give him free throws. Okay.
Jalen here getting to his left hand. He knows Gator.
Shot clock winding down. Green, deep, 3.
You could tell that shot was good. He's just sizing this up, and again, he's got that pep in his step. He's talking to the crowd. This is the Jalen Green that we know and love.
Christie circles, blocked. Jalen Green with the swat.
We just saw from Jalen Green, but look at this defense. Get the ball myself, push it, look up, serve it up.
19 second half points for Davis. Again, he and LeBron have turned it on in this second half. Jalen Green deep 3 straight away. Good! His 5th, he's got 31.
Now you got 6 the difference between the 2 clocks. Whitmore misses. Green can't pack it back down. Offensive rebound. Brooks repositions. Now Jalen Green for 3. It's in and he's fouled.
He finally recovers, and it's a fadeaway overall, 7-3.
Stolen away by Van Vliet. Again, back-to-back 4-steal game for him. Ahead to Jalen Green, and Morant just backs out of the way.
You look at this defense there from the Verizon Orbit Cam. Business decision, and Jalen Green.
Green starting his 142nd career game. Hits and is fouled. It's a 4-point chance. NBA player that is just feeling it right now, and Wells drives by Adams. He attacks. Can't finish. Thompson, a look ahead. Green, a step back 3. It's in. For time. I said it. No lead is safe in this building. Grizzlies' 13-point lead is down to 3. Decided on the floor. Houston 2 timeouts. Grizzlies have 1 remaining. Green able to turn the corner. Explodes to the rim. Banks it in. The biggest thing for the Grizzlies.
Off a foot. Rockets come up with it. Now Green lets it go. And the Nuggets, Michael ran underneath him, got beat on the screen there. They're going to call a quick timeout. They're having some confusion defensively.
They've responded. They've got used to the expectations that he has.
Jalen Green on the top of Saric head. Get out the way! Get out the way, Dario Saric!
Oh, goodness. Oh.
Shot clock down to 3. Block shot against Mo Gay. Fred VanVleet leaves it up, and boy, slamming it down hard, Jalen Green. Green starting to put on a show here in this third quarter. Big time lob, one hand catch and throw down.
Really great event.
And you did a much better job with that read than I've been doing.
Oh, well,
yeah.
thank you.
Well, you had to know. Oh, my goodness! Oh, Nance just touched earth.
Boy, man. And oh, my goodness. Oh, In-N-Out Burger.
I just like how he plays and how he is aggressive with the ball.
He's very aggressive, and he plays great defense.
Shake loose there, and my goodness, he's got some hops. You see him left. Why not?
Jalen Green got by Looney, but Looney is such a good rim protector. Missed the shot, but it's taken back by Tate to Green. Corner 3 got fouled, and it went down.
Ends up being the best case scenario you can ask for.
You end up with a 3-point shot that is considered good offense, and they make it pay, and we got a tie game. 4 minutes to go here.
Green answers for 3. That's the third 3 for Jalen Green.
Game where he's looking at a completely packed paint, and it just doesn't matter. Meanwhile, this could be fun. Green to the rack.
Steven Adams, seeing there's nobody back, just knocks it straight down the court.
Again, a lot of teams have been not used to seeing this from Houston.
Green over Bull for 3. First quarter. That was such a tough shot.
Respect Butler, but I think he was scared of it getting blocked.
And what has been a very rainy and cloudy half here. That'll count! Plus the foul. Rockets needed something. They got a nice report. Great news from Vanessa Richardson. Now I got that potential and more.
Former Colt, is that where you're
going? Quarterback. Yeah. Here's Green. Oh! Jalen Green as the shot clock expires. It's great to be Green.
Jalen Green, I mean, shot clock winding down.
Rockets will take the final shot. We think. Green splits 2. Drives a collision, threw it up and in, and a foul.
Looks like this one is going to stand, and DeAndre Jordan.
Craig and Ryan, as you both know, in this league, you got to win the games you're supposed to. The Rockets have done that. They're 27-11 versus opponents below 500, 19 and 15.
It went up, and look at Jalen Green here with the Verizon Orbit camp behind the back.
Jalen Green is able to score. Blink and you miss something. 2 on Young, too fancy. Turned it over. Spinning is Green on Young to the rack. He scores plus the foul. Again.
Saved the challenge there.
I mean, that was a clamp. Knocked away. Stolen by Green. Dunked by Green.
For the officials, and look at Jalen Green here, tipping the ball, gets out in transition and open in the middle as you're extending to Trae Young. I don't think you need to overreact.
Oh, spin, drop, dunk. Jalen Green put on a show.
Ball movement there, spin cycle. No help on the weak side.
They have multiple candidates. That's why they're the best defense in the league. That layup too strong. Tip try by Caruso, also no good. Rockets will push tempo again. There's the lob, and there's the incredible reverse jam by Jalen Green.
Surprised at what happened. And here's a Verizon Orbit cam. Look at this. Jalen Green catches the ball.
Offensively is kind of what gives you a little more confidence in them when it comes to the postseason, even though they have not much experience when it comes to playoffs as Jalen Green gets downhill.
Yeah, and I also want to give love to Detroit, too, by the way.
The Warriors have to be careful, though. Steve Kerr irate right now. We saw it with the Knicks in the Detroit series the other night. They got so wrapped up in the officiating. I thought it took away from the Knicks.
To knockdowns like in the NFL. Well, how about this move right here?
Wow.
Quick cross. He left post in the... And a turnover now. Green on the run, rises high and throws it down. Jalen Green with a highlight of the night. Well, electrifying couple of possessions here for Green.
Easton slips the screen. 3 to go for Jalen Green. High arcing 3 ball, it's wet.
Well, Green had the matchup that he wanted against Draymond. Green just stopped and popped from deep.
Obviously his only year as Boston's head coach.
And one of the finalist team that ended up losing to Golden State. Jalen Green somehow gets it to drop.
That first basket going right here, doing exactly what you want to do. Steph Curry.
How Houston's defense has completely thrown Golden State off. Here comes Jalen Green, the drive and kick. Eason.
And all of that was Jalen Green getting.
Rebounding team in the NBA regular season and so far in the playoffs. Curry turns it over. That's the fourth turnover. Green down the other end, throws it down. And that's where the Rockets can be so dangerous. They're not one all picked up now by Brooks. Brooks ahead to Thompson. Finds Şengün. Jalen Green drives, three-pointer. It's good. Jalen Green from downtown.
It's like Houston isn't sure what defense they're in.
Just don't leave Steph. That's the defense.
That's it.
Curry Podziemski blocked by Green.
This is where for Green, that extra hustle. That's what Ime wants.
Buckets hard to come by right now. Both teams shooting sub 40%. Green turns the corner, hangs and finishes. Wow. Jalen Green.
So they need to see more of this. Ime Udoka's talked about him needing to get downhill.